Hi friends, I'm Bryn.
And I'm Alyssa.
And this is Friends Who Crime.
Do, Friends Who Crime.
Woo! Before we dive in, quick housekeeping. Please follow us on Instagram at Friends Who Crime. Give us a 5-star rating on your podcast app. Sharing is caring. Share it with all your friends. Also, if you have a cool story or case suggestion, message us on Instagram or email us at friendswhocrime@gmail.com. And we're just going to dive right in today.
Let's do it.
I would like to introduce to you Alyssa.
Hello.
And I'm really reintroducing
Yes.
Alyssa.
Yes.
You were back on what episode?
I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
I should have looked that up.
It wasn't Carrie Farber.
It was a crazy story.
Yeah. Well, and I'll hold on. Gonna be editing.
Honestly, I don't even remember the details of the case.
Right?
I have a horrific memory, so.
I do too. Let's see. Carrie Olsen.
Yes, Carrie.
Carrie Olsen.
I remember that she was beloved by her family.
Yes.
And it was a horrific
Yes.
homicide, yeah.
And she had a bunch of awful men in her life. And then
She went missing and
Yeah.
they found her in the dead of winter or something, right?
Yes.
It was wild.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I did last week a 1-year anniversary episode for the
fun.
podcast, and I did
Oh my God, happy 1-year anniversary.
Thank you.
That's so exciting.
and I did a top 10 moments of the past year.
Yeah.
And you made it on the top 10 moments.
Oh my God. I'm honored.
With the whole snake oil salesman thing. And we're gonna talk about that in a second.
Didn't I not know what snake oil was?
Correct.
Right.
And
Period.
after I published that episode, people told me that I wasn't right about that either. Snake oil does exist, but it just doesn't do anything.
Oh.
So
they were selling fake shit.
Yes.
Okay, right. So Bren, you lied to me. Is
I
basically what
know.
you're saying.
I did. And in the anniversary episode, I was I concede to the fact that I was wrong.
We love when you can own up and right your wrongs.
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
I forgive you. Thank you.
Okay, so yours was a fan favorite and a Bryn favorite, and everybody said that they just felt how much fun we were having, you know,
and we were.
the stupidity of it all. It was great. Do you have any life updates or exciting things since last time you were on?
Well, I told you this earlier, but I am employed. Last time I talked to you, I was temporarily unemployed. I got laid off. So yeah, I got a new job back in August. I'm back in the influencer talent management space, so that's fun. Other life updates? No. Everything's the same. I mean, I'm still singing in a few bands. Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. Busy.
Life goes on. Busy.
Busy is what you've
Yes,
told me.
yes.
Which is, good and bad.
Yeah.
Pros and cons.
Yeah.
I feel ya. Well, I'm very glad to have you back on.
Me
Very
too.
excited.
I'm happy to be here.
Reed is going to be back on soon as well.
He told me.
Yes,
I'm excited for
in
that
March.
one. Yeah.
So, and I'm going to be doing a serial killer with him. Probably
Stop.
actually a 2-parter. And
Oh my
I've been
gosh.
doing research for weeks already.
That's
to get ready for
crazy.
his. So.
I fear he's probably going to have some wild things to say. So I'm
That's
buckled
what I'm
in for that
hoping.
one.
That is what I'm hoping. Well, we're going to get into my Brinterruption. I actually have a gig coming up next weekend that's really cool. They're doing at Bass Concert Hall in Austin, if you don't live here, the Harry Potter movies where they take out the whole soundtrack.
Oh my God, I saw that.
Yes, they take out the whole soundtrack from the film, and then they have a live orchestra and a live choir that sings through
Yes.
while the movie plays.
Live.
Yes.
Okay, they do that in Houston.
Yes.
With the Houston Symphony. And I went to, I think 1 or 2 of them when I lived there. Incredible. 10 out of 10 recommend. It's so good.
I get to be in the choir.
Stop, Bryn, that's
Yes.
so fun.
I'm so excited.
Wait, is there singing? You said a Harry Potter, right? Mm-hmm. Is there singing in Harry Potter?
In the third one,
There is.
there is singing. There's a little bit of oohing and awing throughout.
We love an ooh and an ah.
And then they do the double toilet trouble.
Wait, that's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is a life update that I didn't give you earlier. If we can rewind to that part of the...
Yeah.
No, me interrupting your interruption.
Alyssa eruption.
An a brief Alyssa eruption in the middle of a Brent eruption. Alyssa eruption does not sound as nice as Brent eruption, I fear. What was I? Oh, my life update. I'm singing at the Houston Rodeo with my like cover band in Houston. Yeah. We haven't sung together in like a year.
Wow.
So we're doing like the wine garden. We do it every year.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's exciting. Oh. I'm excited for you to sing at this Harry Potter thing.
Thank you.
It's so fun.
All right, Alyssa. This case is a bummer.
Oh man,
it's a bummer. It's got many twists and turns, but
we love a twist and a turn.
Ultimately, just a big bummer.
Okay,
but it's also very intriguing. It's a more recent case. The trial happened in 2025.
Okay.
Appeals are like kind of still happening. So
relevant. We love
relevant. There's some really good documentaries about it, which I'll link in the show notes. There's some other really good podcasts about this as well that I will throw in those notes.
Cool.
Also, this is the case of Lori Vallow Daybell and the Doomsday Murders.
The Doomsday Murders. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
So this is sometimes in my script, I wrote chapter 1, occult ? So who the heck are these people? And why are we calling these the Doomsday Murders? That's where we're going to start.
Okay.
It all centers on Lori Vallow, a mother from Idaho who by 2019 was knee-deep in some apocalyptic beliefs.
Okay.
But we're going to back up from there just a little bit.
Okay.
Lori was raised like a normal kid. Everybody said she was really kind and funny. She was a cheerleader in high school, and she was raised very, very Mormon.
Love. Pause. So sorry. Oh my God. Do you watch The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
I do watch The Secret Lives of Mormon
I just needed
Wives.
to know.
Yes.
Someone says the word Mormon, I have to ask that question. Thank you.
That is so funny. Everybody goes there now. That's hilarious. I always go to my friend Andy, who was raised Mormon. Yeah. And now he's like very not.
Yeah.
But I always think of him.
As per, I feel like most people, I don't want to say most people, but I feel like a lot of people these days have been like leaving said faith, and
especially our age.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I just like religion in general. I feel like a lot of people our age are experiencing religious trauma.
Yeah. We're not down with the Sky Daddy. That's not our thing.
The word Sky Daddy, oh my God, here goes another tangent. Sorry. The word Sky Daddy always reminds me of, did you guys learn in high school about the flying spaghetti monster thing? And, like, sometimes I feel like I dreamed that part of high school. I'm like, that's a fucking crazy thing to teach kids. But I think the point of them teaching it, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain they taught us about that real religion because they were teaching us about like freedom of religion. Is that right?
I think so.
They were trying to be like, anything can be religion as long as you XYZ.
Right.
And then they were like, for example, there are these people who believe in a flying spaghetti monster. What the fuck, man?
Right. I feel like they definitely could not teach us about Satanism.
Oh, you're so right.
So they were like, flying spaghetti monster? Why not?
Great substitute for that. Yeah.
Right.
Also, I want to meet someone who believes in said flying spaghetti monster.
Right. I just don't even know if it's like, is it like Satanism where like the whole thing is like to combat like the government kind of thing?
Maybe it's like, it's one of two things. Me being an expert in flying spaghetti monster religion. Either they're like, this is like a cover for like, we actually do have these core tenets and like, we're actually really good people and like, we believe in ABC, but like, we're going to make this ridiculous thing just so we can like pretend like it's a religion and like get whatever. Or it's like, no, they're doing something else and they're trying to like evade taxes or some shit. So like they're making up that it's a religion. One of two.
One of those two.
It has to be one of those two versions of reality, okay? Remember, I'm an expert.
Wow. What a tangent.
Anyways.
What a tangent, Alyssa. This is a good start.
She's not even 2 minutes in. Can't stand.
We're 10 minutes in?
Oh my God, Britt.
No way. Oh my God. All right.
Okay, I'm shutting up. Here you go.
So Lori,
right.
She was raised Mormon.
Right.
She went to seminary classes before high school every morning. So
okay.
Like crack of dawn before the sun even rose.
No, thank you, but
Right.
great for Lori.
She planned to go to BYU in Utah.
Okay.
But after high school, she got married instead.
Oh.
Very Mormon. And then she got divorced. And then she got married again. And she had a son named Colby.
Okay.
And then she got divorced again. And then she got married again.
Whoa.
And she had a daughter named Tylee. And then she got
Tylee or
Tylee.
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 Okay.
And then she got divorced again.
Wow. We love. Woman of many men.
Yes. Like many, many husbands.
Yes.
By the end of this, she has 5 different husbands.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? She knows what she doesn't want. And we love that for her.
That's maybe true.
Uh-oh.
Somewhere in between all of these failed marriages, she went on Wheel of Fortune and she won like $17,000.
Love.
She said that God had come to her and told her, "You're going to be on Wheel of Fortune and you're going to win money."
Right.
So she was like, "All right, here I come." And she did it.
I was not aware that Sky Daddy used Wheel of Fortune as a
Right.
means of what implementing his will on Earth. But
And it's a really bizarre, like I watched the episode with her on it and I was like, this is so like haunting.
did she say something about like God sending her on the Wheel of Fortune episode?
No. Nope. I feel like she could not have. I feel like they probably
They'd have been
would
like, and
edit
we're cutting that out.
Right. Right. During a really long and nasty custody battle with Tylee's dad, so her third husband, Joseph,
Yeah.
Lori's brother Alex actually tased Joseph after he tried to get Lori jailed for keeping Tylee away from him, even though they had shared custody.
Her brother tased her ex-husband.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
Who owns a taser?
Apparently Alex does.
Okay, well, Alex,
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't know you.
And then shortly after this, Joseph was found dead in his apartment, apparently from a heart attack.
Wait, the ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay. And we think it was a heart attack.
That's what the official autopsy says, is that he died from a heart attack.
Interesting. And you know what? I take back the taser comment because I think a lot of women own a taser, and good for you, girl.
Oh, that's fair. I need to get me a taser.
I guess I'm just mad that a man owns a taser.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Just because he's a man.
Period.
All right. So Joseph dies of a heart attack. Lori was still like his like emergency contact kind of thing. So she had to like identify him and like they asked her to claim the body. She did not. She refused to identify or claim the body. She also did not contact Joseph's family about his death, and they found out 5 weeks later.
Wow. So even in death, there was like beef between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And this is foreshadowing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Eventually, Lori was married for the 4th time to a man named Charles Vallow, and she had 2 kids that lived with them. So she had Tylee from her marriage with Joseph, and then Joshua J.J. Vallow. We call him J.J. He was age 7 at this point. Tylee was 16. J.J. was adopted, and he was on the autism spectrum. So like he lived with his grandparents and like they couldn't take care of him.
And this was her new husband's adopted son?
This is her adopted son. Has nothing to do with her new husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's got these 2 kids, JJ and Tylee, with them. By all accounts, she was like a regular mom. Like she was the mom that kids would go to if they had like something to talk about kind of thing. Like just very kind and caring. But then we hit 2017 and things change. She got interested in the books of an author named Chad Daybell. He was kind of this like doomsday prepper, apocalyptic fiction author.
Okay.
And I'll say again, fiction author.
Okay.
Yes, at least that's where it started. People say that she like very quickly became obsessed with his ideas from his books. Lori eventually met Chad in October.
Author.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's a lot of names in this.
Okay.
And a lot of them are very similar names.
Okay.
So if you have questions, let me know.
I will ask them.
I will literally draw you a tree.
Okay.
All the people.
I am a visual learner.
Yes. So Lori eventually meets this author, Chad, in October of 2018 at some like conference in Utah. And Chad was Just a real piece of work.
Oh.
He was a former mortuary worker turned oh my gosh, words. Turned doomsday novelist who actually believed that he was a prophet.
Oh my God, Chad. Also, like, what a interesting resume he has. Like, I guess very into like the dark and mysterious and I don't know, like mortuary worker turned doomsday author. Like, his hobbies are dark.
Dark,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah.
And it just gets worse.
Oh.
On Lori and Chad's first meeting, Chad reportedly told Lori that they had been married in a past life. And he said he was James and she was Elena from some biblical past life.
This was the first time they met.
First time ever.
The man knows how to make an impression, I guess.
Instead of running away like a normal person
Right.
should, Lori was just like thrilled that this man
No.
was her husband in a past life.
No, Lori.
And surprise, surprise, the two started an illicit affair while Chad was still married to his wife of 30 years.
Stop.
Tammy Daybell.
Tammy. And Tammy doesn't know anything about this.
No.
And I'm assuming this is probably not the first time this man has done said actions. I don't know if we're going to find out about this, but.
That I do not know.
Oh, okay.
But.
I mean, I just like, or maybe this was his first time like dipping his toe and like using his notoriety or like, I don't know if he was very notorious or like well known as an author, but it feels to me like he's like using that. Like she's a fan of his work and he's like, okay, I see this woman that like likes me for my job, notoriety, whatever. I'm going to like use that to manipulate her and like get her to like have an affair with me. That's what it feels like to me.
Right.
I don't know.
And that is why I titled it a cult?
Because
literally.
I think we can remove the question mark.
Right. A cult. Exclamation point.
5 exclamation points.
So they start having an affair. Tammy, wife of Chad, 30 years. Lori is still married to Charles.
Okay.
But it got intense very quickly, this affair. By early 2019, both Lori and Chad had fully adopted this like end of the world mindset, and they felt picked for a divine purpose. They were supposed to survive the coming Armageddon and lead the chosen people afterward.
Oh my God, who were the chosen people? We don't know.
Whoever survived. It's very Noah's Ark.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
very Noah's Ark.
Right. I just need it like, I'm assuming she believed this because he was telling her. But I'm always curious in these like cult type relationships. Like, does this man truly think this? Is he Delulu? Or like, does he know this is bullshit and he's just like, he knows this is a tool to get whatever he wants out of her, or like other people. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just interesting.
I think it depends for sure. Because, like, you think of something like Jonestown, right? Where they all killed themselves and he killed himself too, right? So, like, he probably actually believed that. Yeah. Then there are other cults I read about where I'm like, no, this person was just, like...
He knew what he was doing. He was, like...
Yeah. So, in this case, I do actually think that he believed what he was preaching. And you'll see. Uh-oh. You'll see. Lori convinced herself that she was destined to play a deity-like role in the New World. So she went as far as to talk about, like, casting out demons from people. Her friends later testified that Lori described some people, including her own family, as either light or dark spirits.
Okay.
If someone was a dark spirit, that meant they were possessed by evil or demons and had to be eliminated.
Right, don't love that word.
Like Squid Game.
But like the light and dark part of it, like weird for you to call your own family members dark, I guess. I don't, unless they were actually bad people, I don't know them, but like I can understand, like I feel like I can sometimes read the like energy of a person and be like, before you even open your mouth, I'm getting strange vibes. But I have a feeling that's not quite what she was talking about here.
Not quite.
Yeah.
Not quite.
A little weirder, maybe.
Yeah, definitely weird.
Yeah.
Lori held what they called casting ceremonies with Chad and other people to exorcise these so-called demons.
Oh, no.
At one point, she told a friend, "My mission on Earth is to eliminate the darkness, the demonic, and the evil." And who did she label as dark among those evil spirits?
Her husband.
Her husband, Charles Vallow.
Well, imagine that. Lori, you cunning little bitch.
Right? She claimed he was already dead.
What?
And a demon named Ned Schneider was living inside him.
I'm sorry. Can we pick a better name than Ned Schneider? Because what the fuck?
Like in the trial, the whole time, like Charles gets so lost because the whole time they're calling him Ned Schneider.
He's like, who the fuck is Ned? I'm Charles. Judge, make her call me by my name.
And even worse than this, she believed her children, Tylee and J.J, had dark spirits that needed to be eliminated.
Oh no, I'm scared. Oh my God.
She was convinced that by blasting these demons out, she was doing God's work.
Blasting them out.
And that's a quote. Blasting.
Choice of words.
Can you imagine, though, like someone coming to you and being like, "Yep, my husband, he's possessed by a demon named Ned Schneider." Like, hello? What do you mean?
And like, did the demon pick the name Ned? Like, because I feel like most demons that I've heard about are like Beelzebub and like weird ass fucking names that like, you know, not a human name like Ned Schneider.
It's unclear.
The hell? He's like, no, that's my nickname. I just needed something to like assimilate and blend in with humans. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Ned it is.
Ned it is. Okay, so let's get into like the first violent event.
Oh my God.
This is gonna get dark very quickly.
I'm scared.
Charles Vallow had become spooked by Lori's behavior.
As one does.
Right. Like if someone's telling you you're already dead, that would be a problem.
Be like, and I'm going to see myself out. Thank you.
In January of 2019, Charles actually called police in Arizona, where they were living at the time,
Okay.
and said that he was in danger.
And you are Charles.
Yeah,
I fear.
very much. Body cam footage later revealed that he told an officer that Lori said to him, quote, "You're not Charles. I don't know who you are, what you did with Charles." Essentially, he feared that she was going to kill him.
Right. And I would too.
Valid.
Yeah.
Very valid. The sheriff's office did respond, and Lori, her brother Alex, and Charles all gave statements. They were all there. Everyone insisted that it was just a misunderstanding, and the police just kind of accepted that story at the time, which is unfortunate.
It's frustrating sometimes watching body cam footage of stuff like this where you know what events happen later and you're like, if they just would have listened. I mean, I imagine it's tough to like know what to pay attention, what to like take seriously, or you know what I mean? But like, it's frustrating to go back and like watch those and be like, dang, I know what's going to happen.
Right.
I know something bad's going to happen.
Right. Hindsight is always 20/20.
It is.
Now, this is an aside, Brandon, Lori's nephew-in-law, so her niece's ex-husband,
Okay.
was shot at in Gilbert, Arizona, but miraculously survived.
Okay.
He reported seeing a black SUV and a rifle like pointed at him. And Brandon later named Lori and Alex as those responsible. He just escaped death by like this much.
This was like a drive-by shooting.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrifying.
And he had been challenging Lori's beliefs.
I was going to ask if he was one of the people that she called out as like a dark light or whatever she said.
Dark spirit.
Yeah, dark spirit.
Dark spirit, correct.
Okay.
Correct. And he was definitely shot at, and they intended to kill him.
So it's for sure Lori.
That's the thought. Fast forward to July 11th, 2019. Lori, Charles, and Alex, who now lived with Lori and Charles,
Okay.
they got into some kind of fight.
Okay.
Alex told police that he intervened when Charles allegedly tried to attack Lori. So Alex...
Okay, wait, remind me who Alex is.
Alex is her brother.
Okay, that's right.
Yes, who also believes all of the Chad Daybell stuff.
Okay.
Okay. So Alex shot Charles in the chest. Charles Vallow died on the spot. The official line was self-defense by Lori's brother Alex.
So Alex was claiming that he shot Charles because Charles was trying to attack Lori.
Correct.
Okay. I don't believe that.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, just convenient.
Right.
Right?
Right.
After Charles was dead, Lori acted really bizarre. A police body cam caught Lori returning to the house later, just like calmly apologizing to the neighbors. And she said, like, the neighbors don't know us very well, and like kind of laughed and was like, people are gonna think we're weird. Ha 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 ha.
Hello?
Like, no remorse as her husband like lay dead.
Wild.
And she was literally just nervous about the neighbor's reaction. Even the cop commented, like, it was very striking how, like, calm she was.
Yeah, if that's not a red flag, I don't know what is.
And girl, they hosted a pool party that night. At that house.
Lori girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to make the neighbors think you're weird, hun.
Yep.
Hello?
Like, what the fuck?
Oh my God. Can you imagine, like, my brother just shot my husband in the chest, but, like, I don't want to cancel the pool party.
Come on over. Margaritas.
Jump in. Belly flop contest. Like, what the hell?
It's
Oh
just
God.
bizarre. And this is literally just the beginning. I can't.
Oh my God.
Now, why did Lori want Charles gone? Prosecutors would later argue money. Charles was worth $1 million life insurance policy.
Oh.
And Lori was furious to find that she had been cut out of the beneficiary list.
Okay, love that, Charles.
Charles
Good on
had
you.
taken her off of the insurance policy when she started getting weird.
I was going to say, assuming, like, after shit kind of started going down, he was like, well, fuck you. I'm going to take your name out of my...
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, while they're still married. And that's how scared he was. Like,
Yeah.
that just shows. And she actually, when she finds this out, Lori texts Chad Daybell saying, I just got the letter from the insurance company saying I am not the beneficiary. It is a spear through my heart.
I think what she means is a spear through her wallet, but right.
Exactly.
I don't think she actually cared about him. I'm also curious, did Charles ever try to, like, leave her, or, like, was he trying to make the marriage work? Like, what was his, I know he was obviously scared, but, like, was he thinking, like, I'm going to stick by her and maybe she'll change? Or was he, like, just about done and, like, trying to, like, one foot out the door kind of thing?
A little bit of both. He wanted to stick around, I mean, because of the kids, and they'd been married for a while. She's also this, like, very manipulative person.
Right.
But he saw her, like, starting to kind of go off the deep end, and he was getting scared, and he's like, I think he got stuck in this, like, I don't know what to do.
Should I go? Should I not? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he just, like, didn't decide to leave in time.
Before. Yeah.
And I honestly think even if he had left, that he would have ended up dead anyway.
Oh, I don't think he would have been safe even if he left, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. I feel like people like that, like her, just like, at that point, I think she knew she wanted him dead, regardless of if he was her husband or not. You know?
Right. Right. He's
Yeah.
a dark spirit.
Yeah.
He's been possessed.
Yeah. And she's probably mad that because, like, you were saying that the, like, nephew or whatever that got shot at was, like, rebutting her beliefs. I'm assuming Charles was kind of doing that too. So she's probably a little bit mad that, like, they don't believe her. Like, that's probably maybe fueling the fire a little bit too.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like an ego thing, kind of.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, she's insane.
Yeah.
Like, she's insane.
Right. That I can agree with.
Yes. So anyway, Charles' murder was only the first death in this saga.
Oh my God.
Lori's brother Alex Cox was the shooter, but investigators believe Alex was acting on instructions from Lori and Chad.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise. Alex later told police he thought that he was like their fall guy.
Like a scapegoat.
Yeah, he'd been scapegoated for the crime. The very next day, after Charles was shot, Alex Cox died suddenly of an apparent heart attack.
No. Didn't another husband die of a heart attack or something? Was it a husband?
That was the third husband, Tylee's dad.
And at this point, are the police not like, that's suspicious, we should look into this? Why are so many people around here dying of heart attacks?
Exactly. That's where we're getting to, is like, why are all these people around you dying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're so unlucky. Like,
right.
No.
Poor you.
No. Yeah, so the guy who like could have eventually told the truth, Alex, is now dead. He's dead.
Right.
Again, convenient. Just so convenient. Okay. After Charles's death, and I'm going to call a spade here, after Charles's murder,
right,
Lori moved her new household, so herself, her daughter Tylee, and her son J.J., from Arizona to Rexburg, Ohio. Why Ohio, you might ask?
Why Ohio? That's a song that you wrote. Was that a plug, Bryn?
And I literally just said why Ohio, and it's literally why Idaho. My brain.
Wait, so they moved to Idaho?
Yeah, they moved to Idaho.
Okay. Well, you know, might as well plug the song while we're here.
Stream Why Ohio on iTunes. Oh my God, that is so not on purpose.
We love it. Happy accident.
So why Idaho, you might ask? Well, guess where Chad Daybell lives?
Idaho.
Mm-hmm. With his wife, Tammy.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh my God, does Tammy know about any of this?
She is aware.
Okay.
Period.
The end. Probably not to the extent that we are currently hearing. She knows she has some inklings here and there kind of situation. Okay.
She knew there was something going on. She did not realize the extent of it.
Because I'm assuming this was happening in Utah? Question mark?
This is happening, across Arizona, Idaho, Texas, and one of the other ones. There's Hawaii in here somewhere.
So assuming though that she's like in Idaho at home while like this stuff is happening in other states.
Yes.
So Tammy, she's like, she thinks he's just like on book tour or some shit like that and like isn't fully aware of all the ins and outs of what's going on.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here's where things get even darker.
Oh no.
Lori and her family moved to Idaho. Tylee, Lori's 16-year-old daughter, was last seen on September 8th, 2019.
She goes missing.
There's a photo from that day, September 8th, that shows Lori, Tylee, and JJ at Yellowstone National Park. And after that trip, nobody saw her.
Oh my God, did they kill her in Yellowstone and like bury her body or some shit?
Shrug. 2 weeks later, on September 22nd, a photo shows little JJ, 7-year-old JJ, in red pajamas. And that is the last known picture of him as
both of the kids.
They stopped being seen.
And she called both of them dark spirits or whatever too.
Yes.
I'm seeing a pattern.
At first, this is wild. This infuriates me. At first, Lori said that they were with other family or with friends. Neighbors and family grew really alarmed as weeks passed with no word from them. You know, grandparents would call and be like, "Hey, can I talk to JJ?" And she's like, "Oh, he's out with, with his friend." Like, "Oh, Tylee's just not here. She's doing homework. Like, you can't talk to her right now." So the grandparents of, I believe it was JJ, called the police to request a welfare check on the kids. And when they got to Lori's house, she literally told the police, like, "Oh, the kids are with their grandparents."
Stop.
And the police were like, no.
They were the ones who called us.
Like,
what a dumb bitch.
try
Sorry,
again.
but
right? Exactly. Like, this is why it's so infuriating. She's like supposed to be the mother that's protecting these kids, and she's doing the opposite. Like, she's just trying to cover her ass.
It's also, like, I said this in the last case, but it's so infuriating how the people who commit these, like, horrific crimes, and it seems like crime after crime after crime. Like, it's not like crime then jail. It's like crime.
Right.
And they're always the dumbest people. I'm like, that's what infuriates me, is that, like, they can be this sloppy and dumb, like, not thinking of, like, a valid cover story, or, like, well, I mean, I guess you do have to be dumb to, like, commit a crime like this in the first place, but, like, it's just so infuriating that they're not caught before committing other said crimes.
Right.
Because they're so dumb, you know?
And I think a lot of times too, like, it comes off as dumb, but in their mind, burp. Let me try that again. It comes off as dumb to us a lot of times, but I think in their mind, they think that they are smarter than everybody else. And
That's
so,
a good
like,
point. They just think they're never gonna get caught. Like,
right.
I'm gonna get away with it. I'm never gonna get caught. Yeah.
Just, like, keep telling the police different excuses, and they're never gonna, like, look further into where your kids are.
You know who it reminds me of, not to get political, but to get political? Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because, like, people like him and his administration, I feel like just think I'm, like, can be blatantly do illegal shit at this point, and, like, I'm so big, powerful, and beloved that, like, nobody's gonna ever catch me.
Yeah.
Whilst doing things that, like, are, like, on national television in front of the American people illegal.
Literally.
Like, what
Literally.
the fuck?
I mean, and, like, on this podcast, I try not to get, like, too political, but just factually, Trump's name appeared in the Epstein files more than Harry Potter's name appeared in all 7 books put together.
More than Jesus' name in the Bible.
Like,
Hello. I don't understand how we're not freaking out.
Right.
I mean, I am freaking out, but like, that is just concerning. Right.
Terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally, I might cut out some of it, but I'm literally not going to cut all of that out because
Period.
I think it's important right now.
It is.
To talk about.
It is.
Like, politically, whatever way you lean, whatever you think, like, this is above politics. You know what I mean?
And if someone says that it's not, I'm concerned.
Right.
Why are we protecting anyone who commits these crimes?
If anyone out there gets mad for me leaving this in and saying, like, there should be less rapists and child molesters in the world,
Clock it, Bren.
you can start listening to a different podcast.
Period.
And I'm okay with that. Bye.
The door's over there. Don't let it hit you on the way out, babe.
Yep.
Or do.
Okay. This is definitely going to be 2 parts.
Well, I could have told you that.
Yeah. It's fine. We're nearing the end of part 1, but not quite. Okay. So.
I literally don't remember why I went on that tangent.
What is the segue? There's no
I have
good way
no
to do
clue.
this. So, kids. Kids are gone.
Right.
Kids are missing, both of them. Meanwhile, Lori starts pushing her beliefs even harder. So prosecutors say Lori told people her kids were possessed by zombies.
Zombies?
Yeah.
Ma'am.
I told you, she's bonkers.
What?
One of Lori's friends, Melanie Gibb, later testified that Lori openly called people light or dark, and that she even labeled Tylee and J.J. as dark and said she was done with J.J. That's a quote. I am done with J.J.
What?
Alex Cox, her brother, before he died, reportedly also believed that J.J. was a zombie. The implication here is if J.J. and Tylee were zombies, then Lori thought that they needed to be killed as part of the cleansing process.
Aren't zombies already dead, you dumb bitch, Lori?
Exactly. It just doesn't make any sense.
Also, are they possessed or are they zombies? Like, which one? Pick one, please.
Both.
What?
Why not both?
Oh my God. I mean, I love maximalism, but not in this case.
Right? And like this is all coming from like the Daybell books, Chad Daybell's books, which are fiction.
Honestly, I forgot about Chad.
Yeah. Oh, you won't forget.
Oh,
Don't
no.
worry. But like his books are fiction, and all of these beliefs are stemming from his fiction books.
Okay, so the zombie thing probably came from Chad's book then. Okay.
Yes.
So it's not just like totally random.
Yes, but still very, very weird.
100%.
During this period, Lori also had a falling out with her friend Melanie over JJ. At one point, Lori told the police that JJ was with Melanie in a different state across the country.
During like a wellness check.
Yes.
Okay.
And when Melanie pressured Lori months after JJ disappeared, Lori said, "If you really love me, you wouldn't have told the police that I had JJ with me. You had to think of my welfare."
Hello? I'm scared for the kid.
The child.
Also, you said he was on the spectrum too. Like, that makes me more concerned for him because I feel like he'll probably need like a bit more care when it comes to like, especially a child, learning the world on the autism spectrum. Like, and that's your caretaker? Lori is your, I'm using air quotes, caretaker? Like, I'm even more concerned that like, he's not getting the care that he needs, beyond like him being missing.
Right.
I'm even more concerned that he's not getting the care and attention that he needs.
Right.
When he has this crazy woman for a mom.
And like the whole reason that she adopted him, he went to live with his grandparents after I believe his parents died or like just weren't able to take care of him. So he went to live with his grandparents and they were like, "We cannot provide him with the care that he needs." So Lori adopted him to take care of him.
And I'm so sorry. This happened, like they let her take him, or I guess gave him to her after all this crazy stuff started? This was before. Okay.
Before. He was.
I was like,
young.
I'm also concerned why the grandparents like let her take them if this was like before she kind of turned into a crazy person.
Right.
Then. Yeah.
Right.
Yikes.
Basically, like she was just furious at anyone who mentioned her missing children. So
screams guilty.
just a little. Another thing that you should know is that shortly after Charles's murder, so Lori's husband's murder, suddenly Chad Daybell's wife, Tammy, got very, very sick.
Oh my God.
Chad's wife, Tammy, who was only 49, was found dead in her bed at their Rexburg home in Idaho. At first, Chad told everyone Tammy had died of natural causes.
Let me guess, a heart attack?
Sick. Not a heart attack this time.
They're switching it up.
And so, like, because it was natural causes, no autopsy was done, right?
Wait, is that how that works?
Yeah.
So but you can get an autopsy if someone dies of natural causes, but it would have to be requested, I'm assuming, by like the family members or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But if it's like a suspicious death at all or like labeled a homicide, that's an automatic autopsy.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Why did they not label this as suspicious death though when all of these people around them were dying? This is when I get mad at the police. I don't know if it's their fault, but like that's frustrating.
And that is the perfect thought because the police start connecting all these dots at this point. Okay. Especially with the children's disappearances, they kind of got the police's attention.
Right.
So they exhumed Tammy's body in December of 2019.
Okay.
And the medical examiner testified that Tammy had deep bruises and signs of strangulation.
Period.
Her lungs had pink frothy foam, which points to suffocation.
Oh my God.
Eventually, it was changed to a homicide by asphyxiation.
Wow.
Basically, Tammy had been murdered and staged as a natural death. The coroner that initially signed the death certificate had admitted, like she initially signed it saying pulmonary edema due to a cardiac event, but later changed it to homicide after they did the autopsy. So things are starting to fall into place. They're like, why are all these people dying around you?
The dots are connecting.
Yes. In late September, the children's disappearances finally triggered police involvement.
Okay.
Family members called the authorities. It was blatantly obvious that Lori was now lying all the time. The kids were missing. Something bad was happening. By November, investigators were like on Lori's case. They had opened a case.
At what point, because like I'm assuming it's been months, right, that these family members have been asking where these kids are. Like, can they not just submit a missing persons report as extended family members? Does that have to be done by the parents? Like, why, I guess, would those family members not prompt the police to take it more seriously ahead of 7, 8, however many months it's been since they were last seen? You know?
Right. What was happening was they were calling the police in Idaho, these grandparents, other family members, calling the police in Idaho. They were going out to do welfare checks, and Lori was just saying, oh, they're here. Oh, they're there. Oh, they're doing this. This is why they're not here right now.
See, I feel like at some point, and I don't know anything about police work, so like I couldn't tell you how this is supposed to work legally or whatever, but I feel like at some point they, like, if you're being asked to do a welfare check several times in a row, shouldn't you need to physically see the kids in order to check off the wellness check? That seems logical to me.
And that's the point that they're at now.
Yeah.
It's like, we've been checking and we haven't seen these kids in months. So they are now on Lori's case. It's been opened. And Lori and Chad decide suddenly to go to Hawaii. And
I love Hawaii, but...
Right? And they did too.
Oh, no.
So in November of 2019, shortly after police started asking questions about JJ's whereabouts specifically, they went to Hawaii, just kind of fled to Hawaii. And in Hawaii, just a few weeks after Tammy died, Lori and Chad got married.
So went on vacation and got married a few months after his wife died. Right. It's kind of feeling similar to throws a pool party after husband dies.
Correct. Correct. And they, like, it kind of started off as a vacation, and then they just, like, never came back. Like, they just started living in Hawaii because people were asking questions.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they continued to lie and blend in and act like everything was normal, even though the authorities were onto them. So within a few months, 3 people around them had died.
In Hawaii?
Just in general.
Okay.
Not in Hawaii. So Charles had died, Tammy had died, Alex had died, and another survived being shot. So conspiracy of murder, and 2 children are missing. Okay.
Yikes.
All the victims had close ties to Lori and Chad. Investigators would later describe a pattern. They said everyone left in Lori and Chad's lives was either dark enough to kill or needed to die to get them together. And that's where we're going to end part 1.
Steamy.
Yes. In part 2, we're going to talk about the arrests and the trial and kind of wrap this up. The nice thing is, because it did happen last year and like the main trial is done, we're going to wrap it up in a little bow.
We love.
Which is nice. That doesn't always happen with these cases. So
I can't wait to see Lori and Chad get the justice they deserve.
Yes. And for listeners...
Is justice the right word?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get the justice and the sentencing that they definitely deserve. You will be satisfied with that. I'll let you guys know that ahead of time. But if you're listening, then we'll see you next week. But for us, we're about to record part 2 right now. So
right on.
I'll go ahead and give you, I guess, the normal send off, which is take care of yourselves and drink water and fuck the patriarchy and fuck ICE and I guess just remember, like, friends, don't let friends commit crimes.
Period.
And bye.
Bye.
We'll see you next week. Bye.